enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets a clear day. I'm afraid you missed the ship, Trousseau. But there'll be another along soon enough. We're already stacking the cargo. Baldur's Gate. The army marches overland. But we sent some friends ahead to smooth the way. Locums need to see her truth. Take their place in her design. Or they don't, and we send them to meet the old gods they cling to. Doesn't matter much either way. Nothing of note. Just supplies for the battle ahead. I've already checked it twice over.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Right you are, I suppose. Check away.
A wave of sick familiarity radiates from one barrel amidst the cargo. Tadpoles. Sleeping and scarcely aware, but echoing yours 100-fold.
Burn them, I say. Burn them all.
A pattern of blank minds newly born. They carry only a bare shred of memory, inherited from something older. A sleep of centuries. The birth and destruction of a settlement above forming only background noise to the dream. Until something descended down into the darkness, and the dreamer awoke.
They came from below. We could destroy them. Or perhaps... No. Annihilation is the only option.
The vat is still, placid. Thousands of tadpoles happily awaiting their hosts, the winged serpent of the Zentarim. It seems their pursuit of profit extends even here.
Stand clear of the cargo. Respectfully, Trousseau. Just doing my job. They say the Absolute sees our work and elevates the worthy. And I don't plan on being a guard for long, Trousseau. Thank you.
Look busy or they'll set you lifting too. Whatever's inside's heavy. something the matter? That almost is doing a great deal of heavy lifting. That man changes allegiances more frequently than a courtesan changes their bed sheets. At least he's proof you can turn from Shah and live to tell the tale. Though some may not call that living.
This again. You're persistent, I'll give you that. You're not going to let this go, are you? You might wish you had. I worship Shah, the mistress of the night. It is my holy mission to oppose Selûne, her teachings and her followers.
It hurts.
Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it. True. I didn't think you'd react so pragmatically. Perhaps I should have told you sooner. All right. As I said, Shah is my patron, my mistress. Goddess of darkness and loss. I assume you've heard of her? My Lady Shah is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss. Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shah teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this. Fine. What's on your mind?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I cut the wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. It seems like you have ample company already. You'll need to figure out who you can live without before I can join. Wonderful. I was beginning to feel a little left out. Let's get on with it.
Never a dull moment.
Armies of destruction arose from within these walls.
Those who do not listen to the reason of Lady Shah's words must instead feel the keenness of her blade.
You sound like a student. reciting words for a test without considering their meaning.
I've considered them plenty. Besides, Lady Shah favors action over words. Try it out sometime.
Moving!
Need to act fast. Moving.
Swords meet sorcery.
Should get started.
No gloom, all doom.
Nature's fury shall not be checked! I shall not rest!
always be a gentleman. In striking distance.
Let our enemies' corpses nourish the ground. That is where I'm needed.
Victory is assured.
Eat this! I shall not yield. I must not stop.
Death is but a word away. Know what hit him?
Eat this! The scent of blood is in the air.
Some healing? You need.
Let me see your wounds. Take your...
Mistra Rill.
Oak Father, shield your servant. Speak to me. Take
Love the goddess, as I have. People often think you less experienced in the ways of
Take
the... It's true. For a time, I neglected the physical, and I don't get my beauty sleep I may just get a tad malcontent.
She just lives on another plane. Only just. I know all too well what it's like to pine after a goddess.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
A trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, though.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
That's not going to work. Watch how you go. There's a trap. Be wary. This place is trapped. Bet I can crack that open. Don't give me trouble now.
how you go. There's a trap.
Best avoid that trap.
What can silence the night song?
You seem to know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Best avoid that trap.